Hi, I'm Laura. Since I was young, I had a little voice in my head that said, why are we here? And there must be something more. I've spent years researching about life and why some people find massive success and some don't. So let's connect here weekly and talk about topics that will elevate our soul and inspire greatness from within. This is the I Am Laura podcast show, where sparkling inside out will empower our tomorrow.
Show, everybody. I am honored and excited and inspired today. We are one day away of 2025, guys. Here in Australia, we are on Christmas. No, it's not Christmas. It's New Year's Eve. Yes. I love this time of year. It's so exciting because we can think about our goals and our dreams moving forward. We can see what we currently have achieved in 2024, and we can literally do anything we want. Our dream, we can make our dreams turn into reality. But sometimes it's just a little tiny shift of the mindset. Maybe it's a little tiny shift of our actions that we can do to help us achieve. And so that's what today's episode's all about, showing you a woman who had a dream to go along the pageantry journey, achieve it. Then she had another dream of going on the reality show, and then she achieved it. And now we're here today. She's inspiring and empowering many women all across Australia. And I'm honored to call her a friend. Welcome to the show, Veronica. I'm so excited to have you here. Hi.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm
so
awesome,
Veronica. To be here.
Me too, honey bun. So
Thank
let's just jump in. What was it like to be a queen?
It was an amazing experience. I met beautiful women, obviously doing the same thing that I was doing. I went all the way to Chicago to compete with very inspirational women. I met beautiful women, and also did a lot of charity work, a lot of networking. It was just amazing. It was like a stepping stone for me to do greater things after that, which it was so good.
That's so awesome. So what was your title? Mrs. Australia International. What was the year?
Yes, it was 2011. So it was a little while ago.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot during that time. I've also run businesses as well myself. I had a store as well. I've had kids as well. I've had 3 kids. Opened businesses, and I got to go on a reality TV show in 2018, which was an amazing experience. Amazing.
Yeah.
So My Kitchen Rules 2018.
Yeah, before we get into the reality show, Veronica, I want to talk about maybe your idea or your opinion. Like, why is it that some people achieve success and some people don't? Like, you seem like a fearless person who just dives in, but I know that you've probably got some things that helps you along the way, like with your mindset or belief in yourself or whatever. Maybe you've got really supportive parents or something. I don't know. Let's talk about, what do you feel? Why is it that some people can achieve their dreams and some people are really afraid to?
Yeah, definitely. Exactly what you said before. It's all about the mindset. I think mindset and having a vision on what you want to achieve. Also, I think my children also inspire me. They're actually in performing arts as well. One does ballet, acting, and I think also to like going to a different school like that also inspires me as well, to see that, so many can also at such a young age can, achieve their goals. So I think, definitely family and mindset. And I've done a lot of visualization. I'm all into that. I'm into visualization. Like, I've already gone and bought some boards, and me and my girls are going to sit down in the new year, which is only in a couple of hours, which is exciting, and just have a vision for next year. Now, it's not, because a lot of people like get things like that mixed up, saying, oh, vision, but you're like planning for the future. It's not about that. It's just putting something down, looking at it every day. And I think it just gives you that extra extra little push and a little bit of hunger, that you want to achieve. And I think that was the whole thing that's always pushed me, is having that visualization, even just writing it down like on a piece of paper. And then you can go back and say, oh, damn, I've done that. Like, I wrote that down like a couple of months ago, and look at me now. Like, I've achieved that. So I think mindset, writing things down, visualizing is got, a lot to do with, with achieving goals in life.
That is amazing, Veronica. That is such a big tip. If you guys watching live or on the podcast can just put that down in writing, maybe that's your one takeaway today. That would really make me happy. If one person could learn one thing, that I've done my job right in this podcast. But basically, visualization, writing it down is what Veronica said. I love to see it as though it's already happened in my mind. So I'll close my eyes and I will walk through like what it's like to win the crown on stage, what it like to walk in those footsteps, see the audience, look at me, see my mom get so excited that I won the crown, that she'd come up and hug me and say, I'm so proud of you. All these things you can go through it in your mind and walk through as though it's already happened. And then as soon as you open your mind, my thing I love to think about is it's done. It's already done in my mind.
Yeah.
So I don't need it anymore. I don't want it anymore. It's already done. So what do I do now? I just have to do the little steps in order to get it. It's already done. And that is the energy that can create worlds. I love this so much. And I love dream boards too, because it can help you visualize. I think some people get stuck in their mind. I'm very creative, but some people aren't. And so a visualizing board can really help you see what you want. And then it can help you create those images in your brain. So that's awesome. I love it. What a great conversation for 2024 New Year's Eve. Okay. So moving forward, Veronica, so you won the crown. You did all this non-for-profit work, which was amazing. You met women from all around the world during that process. You probably learned some more skills, strengthened your confidence and belief in yourself. And now, after that, you jumped into, in 2018, My Kitchen Rules and got on the show. Do you know how hard it is to get on a reality show? And you just jump in and do it. So walk me through what that was like being on the My Kitchen Rules reality show in 2018. Wow, what an adventure.
I think it's important also to start right from the beginning, from when I actually applied. So I had a thought, I love cooking. I grew up in the kitchen with my mum. And who doesn't like a little bit of drama as well? We all do. So I was always watching this show. My kids were always watching this show. And I just thought, wow, well, they haven't really had any pageant queens on the show. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to apply and just see what happens. So, yeah, that's sort of how it all started. I applied. I went through a few different application forms. Obviously, the applying process is quite long, and got that phone call, and I was so excited about it.
Wow, Veronica, getting that phone call, I would have fallen off my chair. I would have been like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on TV. This is so fun. So what did you?
And literally, I got the phone call come through.
That's awesome.
I just love it.
Yeah.
That was reality TV show for you. Everything that you've seen was real life.
Amazing.
I loved it.
Tell me,
I loved it.
What is it?
Yeah, I met Laura, I met the most amazing people.
Yeah. So awesome. Sorry, I think the internet just
I met the most
for a second there, but we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. And
I met the most amazing people.
Good. So you love cooking, and so you wanted to kind of show people like your skills. Is that why you applied?
Yeah, coming from a South American background, I did grow up in the kitchen with my mum, and I loved cooking. And I think cooking is not just cooking. You're bringing love to the table. I love food. I love experiencing food, different restaurants, all that kind of thing. So yeah, so it was such a great experience. And not only did I share my cooking on the show, I also learnt about other people cooking and, different, obviously everyone was different from different backgrounds. So we learnt, foods from Middle Eastern, from India, it was just amazing. And before I went on the show, I wasn't a big fan of chili, just say, but obviously I tried all these beautiful dishes. And so my taste buds even changed after that as well, because now, I love to taste some curries and some things that got a little bit of chili. And I'm not shy of trying anything now.
I love that so much. So when you decided to jump on and apply to the show, did it excite you, the idea of doing it? Is that why you decided to jump in? Because you was like, oh my gosh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, it was really exciting. Also, too, my background was a little bit of, I've done already a little bit of TV work, like advertisements, a bit of modeling, a little bit of pageant, like competition, pageantry, swimwear, all that kind of thing. So I've always sort of been in the industry, but it was always like just fun. But I just wanted to do something different, like a little bit more intensive when it came to TV, and that was definitely it was a very intense time, but it was also so beautiful as well. I met amazing people. I also seen like all the background work, like how a reality TV show works, what they do. We had to film things, green screens, questions, and it sort of brought me out of my shell a little bit more as well, in terms of interviewing and confidence and all that kind of thing, because that's what the show wants. They want someone that can speak confident, can network, can speak to anyone pretty much. And I think those kinds of skills also help in the real world as well, meeting people, growing your business, achieving things that you want to achieve that you think that you can't, but you definitely can.
I love that so much. Yeah, you mentioned networking. I think that's a lost art form that people don't realize is so powerful. I think people do it organically as well. You're an amazing networker. We go out to restaurants for people listening, and Veronica's like knows everyone, and it's really nice when you go out and yeah, she's talking to everyone and stuff. The most powerful people in the world, guys, are the ones who have the largest networks, really. So building those friendships and relationships, some for personal, some for business, is really a really powerful thing. And so that will kind of transition us into the next thing I want to talk about, is you being a director for Legacy International Pageant. I'm so excited, Veronica.
I'm very excited, Laura. Thank you for the opportunity as well. Not only, we're good friends, but I think this joining forces with yourself and being a director is it's going to be amazing. Like I've already visualized us doing big things together, and I want to inspire so many girls and share my experiences, and also, like we spoke about before, just bring confidence, to themselves, so they can achieve whatever their dreams, are, because it's definitely possible. And, I do it even with my own children, just, think positive, always, look after yourself mentally as well, because there is a lot of negativity out there, when it comes to not just pageantry, but with everything that you do. So, just to stay in that positive mind frame. And yeah, like miracles, just happen. Miracles are around the corner. We just have to believe in them. Yeah. That's basically what it is. So I'm excited to be sharing that, with the girls, and, and with the network, everything, like the whole thing.
Yeah, I love that so much. So I heard in your speaking from the whole time we've been doing this podcast is you are a great visualizer. You see a dream, you jump in, you do a vision board, you visualize every day, as I just mentioned, but I repeat it because it's so powerful. And then, you believe that miracles can happen. You have faith, you know, you have faith, and that's a very, very powerful
Definitely.
thing. And I think that that's your true secrets to success right there. I think you should write a book about it, Veronica.
I love it. I love it. I did do a little chapter, Think Big with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was like just amazing. But I think you're right, Laura. Let's do that. That can be on my vision board as well. Let's do something like that. Something
I
with
love
faith.
it. Let's do it. So as you empower these young girls to walk along your footstep and become a queen, how you, maybe there's a few things that you've thought about already. How will you help guide them? Maybe it's sharing your story about when you were a queen. Maybe you can help them, guide them because of your experience. Like, have you had an idea of how you will guide these women to the international stage with Legacy International Pageant?
Yeah, definitely guide them and mentor them in terms of, sometimes obviously we get these things, oh, we can't do something, and just be there. I think just by being there, and knowing and being that, positive mindset, by their side, if I want them to come to me, with anything, because sometimes something so small can be fixed so quickly and so easily. And just share my experiences and what I went through. Will be amazing as well. To share with them.
I love that. Yeah, guiding from experience is so important. I've always, in 15 years of me being in business and, of course, winning Mrs. Australia in 2020, I've realized that to find success, you really have to go to the people who've done it ahead of you. You can't be asking people, your mum or dad at home who've never done the thing. You're asking the wrong person for advice. Even if you don't have that person in your life, go to YouTube, find an autograph book. For a while there, when I first jumped into pageantry, I started looking at Miss Australia won Miss Universe back in, I think it was 2004 or something, or maybe later. I don't know. Jennifer Hawkins. I started looking at her journey and what she did. And she's basically a model background who went over there and happened to win when Trump owned Miss Universe. And I watched her journey and I applied a lot of the things that she did in the structure. And that's all you have to do. Look at the people who've gone ahead of you and apply the structure into your life. And people who win in life, this is why I love pageantry, because it's training you for life. The people who win pageantry are the people who will always win in life. And I'm not saying that when you win in life, there's not struggles and not things that you have to learn. There's things along the way that you will absolutely go, okay, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? You change and then you move forward. And it's those things that don't work are there so that you can learn and get better and stronger moving forward. So if you have that ability to learn, to grow, to adopt, to like mold, to be flexible, but also reach out to the people who've done it ahead of you and learn from them, I think that you will always succeed in life. And if you never stop learning, like if you stop learning, you die, you're dead in the water, So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that, actually. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that. Learning always. I'm always doing a different course or learning a different, just anything. It's very, very good for the mind as well. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Learning is definitely,
And you're also,
and girls as well. It's different. Yeah, it's with these girls too. I think it's going to be very important for them to also share their story, because we all have a story, right, that we want to share, or that so I think just nurturing them and helping them get out there and share their story, I think is going to be really important as well, because some of these girls, just want to leave a legacy for, their children one day, or they want to focus on some sort of charity, something that they've gone through, that's very personal to them. And I think just having someone there that just understands that is going to be gold. It's really going to help them. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I love the fact that you have this fitness background as well. Not only do you have a business background, you've been on a reality show, you've been a past queen, you've also got this fitness knowledge at your palms that you can help the girls mold into having, you know, as a leader, you have to know about fitness so that you can have a healthy mind and a healthy body. So walk me through what it was like getting your license to be a fitness extraordinaire.
So it was actually after MKR. So, you know, like I said, that brought other things to my life, and fitness was one of them. So after that, after the show, I decided to join a fitness a gym and train with a personal trainer. I just wanted to mentally and physically be on top of my game. After the show, you know, filming and being in this little world for 6 months was very intense. So I thought I'm going to do something for myself to help me come back out into the world, you know, with my children, and also for myself as well. Fitness levels. I've always trained all my life. I've always thought that fitness and was very, very important. But I thought this was my chance to dig in a little bit deeper into the fitness world. So so I just started training and with a personal trainer, and then she inspired me. She's like, Veronica, why don't you just do this? Do your certificate, you know, then you'll be able to, you know, do things for yourself or for your children, or for, you know, even get into the business if you want to. So so I got my license, certified fitness trainer as well. And watch this space, because maybe one day I'll be opening up a little fitness, you know. I've got dreams too. And
I love
we'll
that.
just keep going with
that
one.
Veronica, why? Let's do it. Like, I had a queen this year who she was a bit hesitant in even. Sophie started opening up a gym after she competed, because she got the belief that she could. So she went out and she did it. I loved it. And when I first met her, she was very limited in her mindset. She was very, I'm not sure, you know, very I can't because sort of mindset. We helped her during the pageant journey. And then boom, after the pageant, she got an investor and then launched her own Melbourne gym. Shout out to Sophie. Love you and everything that you've done. I think that you're an inspiration to many, many people. So well done. Veronica, before we end 2024, it's just in 20, not even 24 hours now, like 10 hours or something. It'll be New Year's 2025. So so you're a director in 2025. Is there any vision that you have for yourself that you're going to achieve? Maybe some goals that you'd like to share with us?
I've got lots of those. I haven't done my vision board, but I do have them in my mind. Well, definitely the pageantry. Like, I think the pageantry is going to be it's going to be amazing. I definitely, you know, Laura, I think, you know, your vision for the pageantry, and I'm so glad that you kept with the pageantry life, because you're so passionate, and I'm so passionate about it as well. So for next year, definitely going to keep going with that, and inspiring more women. Watch this space. We'll be opening some more applications next year for some Miss girls. I'm actually, because I do work in the Bondi area, I'm looking at finding a Miss Bondi. So Bondi girls, keep your eyes peeled. I think it'll be a really nice little space there. I've sort of been in the East most of my life, so we love the beach down there. We love the area, so we're thinking maybe to launch a little Miss Bondi down in that area as well. And and we've got some training programs coming out also for fitness. All of that kind of exciting things to come.
I love it. So if you're like Veronica and like a lady who has a dream and she goes out and achieves it, then we'd love to have you apply for Legacy International Pageant. Link is below. You can reach out to us. Bondi or no Bondi, you can apply for 2025 titles, which are now open. And hey, if you're just a woman wanting to find a little bit more inner strength and confidence and want to achieve your dreams, but you're just not sure where, then you need to join our community for the next 24 hours before the 1st of January, 2025. It is free. So click the link below, join our community. It's called Inspire Greatness Within, just like this podcast. We want to inspire you to find greatness within so you can find your dream life and achieve it. I believe that we are all one, so everyone here can achieve it. Sometimes we just need to get out of our own way. So Veronica, it's been a pleasure and an honor to have you on the show today. I just love who you are, from pageant queen to My Kitchen Rules to fitness, and now inspiring and empowering women to find their own core strength. You're a real inspiration to people around the world. So thank you for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, Laura, for having me. I'm very excited for next year.
Me too. Happy New Year's, Queen.
All right,
Have a great day.
everybody. Take care. All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Laura. Since I was young, I had a little voice in my head that said, why are we here? And there must be something more. I've spent years researching about life and why some people find massive success and some don't. So let's connect here weekly and talk about topics that will elevate our soul and inspire greatness from within. This is the I Am Laura podcast show, where sparkling inside out will empower our tomorrow. Hi, I'm Laura.